Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make the tastiest, most delicious vegetable soup, popularly known as Edikaikong soup. Trust me, this is one recipe you will want to try at home. So without saying too much, let's dive into the video. Now let me run you through my ingredients. I have some fresh fruited pumpkin leaves already washed and some water leaf also washed. I'll be using crayfish, onions, red and yellow Scotch bonnet pepper. This seasoned suka pepper is very flavorful and very spicy. Dry mangala fish, palm oil, stockfish, blended Uziza seed and Cameroon pepper. Ehuru, that's Calabash nutmeg. Then my already washed beef. You can use any protein of your choice, but I'm using beef. In a clean dry pot, I'll start by toasting the ehuru until it smells nice and aromatic. Then I'll add my crayfish and toast them together. Toasting the crayfish and the ehuru gives the soup a very unique special flavor. If you haven't tried it before, please do. You will notice the difference. Once it's nice and ready, I'll bring it down and set it aside for it to cool down completely. So in a clean pot, I'll go in with my beef, added some onions, then let's go back and blend the crayfish and the ehuru that we toasted. It has cooled down, so I'll blend it till it's very smooth and looks like this. Once it's ready, I'll pour it into a plate. Then in that same blender, without rinsing it, I'll go in with my already washed Scotch bonnet pepper. Then add little water, blend till it's very smooth, till it looks like this. So once that is done, let's go back to the meat. Once I'm done blending the pepper, I'll go back to the meat. Then I'll add seasoning cube. Add the blended Scotch bonnet pepper. Then mix to combine. I will not be adding water to the meat. Then I'll add salt. Cover the pot and let the meat cook with its own juice. After 15 minutes of cooking, this is what it looks like. You can see the meat has released its liquid. Then I'll go in with some washed stockfish, add more water, then I'll continue cooking the meat till it's soft. After about 10 minutes of cooking the meat, our meat is nice and soft. I'll take it off the stove. Next, in a clean dry pot, I'll go in with some palm oil. I'll allow it to heat up for a few seconds. Then I'll go in with my chopped onions, then saute it till it's golden brown and fragrant. Next, I'll add my blended Scotch bonnet pepper, then fry for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. Then I'll give it a quick stir. Then I'll go in with my already washed water leaf. At this point, I'll not be adding any water, so I'll just mix it a little bit, cover the pot and let it cook for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, this is what it looks like. It's gradually coming together. I'll give everything a good stir so it combines nicely. Next, I'll add in my blended and toasted Calabash nutmeg with crayfish, then stir gently. This step just lifts the flavor beautifully. Can you smell that aroma already? Next, I'll go in with my fresh pumpkin leaf, also known as ugu. I'll cover the pot and let it cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'll stir everything together so the ugu, water leaf and all the ingredients combine nicely. Next, I'll add the remaining blended crayfish and calabash nutmeg. Add some beef seasoning, dry fish, the meat, stockfish and the meat stock. I also added a little more water. Please be careful with this step because with vegetable soup you don't want too much water. Cover the pot and let it cook for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I added my blended Uziza seed and Cameroon pepper, then stirred everything together to combine. I'll cover the pot again and let it cook for just 1 to 2 minutes. Remember, you don't need to overcook your vegetable. That's how you keep them fresh and tasty. At this point, taste and adjust for salt or seasoning if needed. And after 5 minutes, that's it. Our delicious vegetable soup, popularly known as Edikaikong soup, is ready. Rich, fresh and so tasty. You can enjoy it with any swallow of your choice or even on its own. Personally, I love to just take a spoon and lick the soup. It's that good. If you haven't tried this method of cooking your vegetable soup before, please give it a try. It comes out perfect and absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share with your family and friends. And please, if you've not yet subscribed, please do where to subscribe. It's totally free and you will love it here. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.